What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show. This is Mamak Sessions. My name is Jenny Boy.
What's up? What's up? My name is Ryan. Finally back
Yes.
in the studio.
Got a good friend to speak to today, but before we go on, here's an intro you can bang your head to. Go! Yeah, how have you been, Ryan? I haven't seen you in 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, like I've been working from home, lah. As you know, of course, because
Yeah.
you're my boss. But
Wow.
I've been doing work. Okay, just like you know. Honestly, I find myself more productive working at home. Not gonna lie.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just get more work done.
At home?
Okay lah, both also got to do work lah.
Huh? I didn't I didn't realize this, but when we came to the office, one of the chairs were missing.
You gotta have a nice seat to sit on.
Okay.
So that you can work, better and more productively.
I love how you're using company property, the company truck, to take the company chair back home. Well done.
Hey, plus it's all for company work. Yes.
Okay. Anyways, today, ladies and gentlemen, we have a very good friend on the show. I would say that, this person and me, we go way back. Well, Ryan knows him as well. He's a buddy filmmaker. Budding film. Dude, is that the right word? Budding?
I think it's more than budding. It's I would say it's quite accomplished.
Yeah.
Established
filmmaker.
in our industry, yeah.
Won awards overseas. Started in the YouTube scene together with us as well. And he's here right now. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big warm welcome from Grim Film. We have Jared.
Hello. Thanks for having me, guys.
Otherwise known as Coco.
Coco very long never appear leh.
Yeah. But that was your persona last time, right? You always come, hi, Coco here.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. How have you been, man?
Oh my god. MCO and everything. It's crazy lah this year.
Yeah, man.
Crazy.
How has the new normal affected you so far?
I think like what Ryan said earlier, you may be more
productive at home,
Yeah.
right.
I think in terms of writing and just being creative, right? There's no distraction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And no distraction meaning no job.
Oh man! Oh, that went downhill so fast, dude. It's like wow, bam.
When reality hits, right? It hits
really
hard,
lah,
man.
But really, you realize like work actually is sort of a distraction when you try to be creative lah. Right?
Yeah, I feel right like back in the old days, when we were in college and then our seniors lah, let's say our people that are working, they're so I call these people very traditional. They are office work 9 to 5, and that's like what you need to do. I feel like our generation has kind of like switched that up a little bit. We tend to think that we tend to work much better when we are on our own and when we're more comfortable in our different places. Like sometimes like, oh, I need to work. I need to go for a break, or I need to work at a coffee area or Starbucks to get inspiration, that kind of thing. Maybe it's a creative thing. I don't know.
I don't know. I think when we started in 2011, it was that first weird batch of people.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to work for a company. I want to come out and start my own company, that kind of thing. Which I'm not sure whether it applied to a lot of industries lah. Like for us, it's a bit different because YouTube was a sort of like a very new thing at that point of time.
Yeah.
And then like nobody knew what it was, and we were actually, to be honest, right? Jared was one of the first Malaysians to basically produce a viral YouTube video. Yeah, I'm not sure if anybody knows this, but like his video was the first one that basically blew up in Malaysia.
Which one was that?
It was the long distance relationship. I don't know if I could claim it to be the first one.
Okay, maybe within our circle lah.
Yeah.
I mean, one day we were like, whoa, what's this? Oh, the Grim Film.
Or maybe like it's the first short film lah that
Yeah.
did like viral.
Is that the one where it's played through the cassette? Was it a CD or cassette, that one?
Yeah, so it was just on the laptop and
I remember that one. Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah,
like
so
watching the videos of the person, yeah.
Yeah, for those of you listening, it's actually a film about long distance relationship, but there's a hidden meaning to it. Jared, would you care to explain?
Oh my god.
Yeah, hey, your first.
Watch
your
the film, guys.
not ready to dig up the past. We sound so old, right? Like when we first started.
Yeah. 9 years already, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Man, it's almost a decade.
Oh,
eh?
your bulb just blew.
Yeah, it's okay. A lot of things blows over here. we just go with it. We just go with it.
Right. I guess it's about the long distance relationship, or rather, it's like a misdirection in terms of the storytelling wise. And then there's a plot twist in the end. It's already a 9-year-old video, so who cares? So basically, one person's dead.
Spoiler alert, but yeah, you know.
Yeah, and it's just made in a way to make people feel as though they're communicating through online. That
Yeah.
time maybe Skype.
Yeah.
Was Skype around 2011?
I think God lah, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a really bad connection Skype lah, that type of thing lah.
And then plot twist. One person's dead.
And everything they were talking to is all recordings.
Yeah, it's actually on a CD where you burn CD. I don't think we burn CD anymore.
Man,
No,
I
we
can't remember
don't.
the last time I burned a CD, man.
There was one day when I went for an event. I think this was like maybe a couple of years, 3 years back. And then I think we were supposed to go somewhere and kind of like do a screening at some college.
Right.
Then the audio technician, I remember the student say, oh, my AV technician, or one of the staff, my AV technician is going to come and assist you. Then he come to me and then he looked at my thumb. I gave him my thumb drive. He looked at me. Hey, you boleh burn dekat tu CD ah. Kita ada DVD player. You boleh burn tak? And I'm like,
Lord.
I looked at my laptop. I was like, okay, there's nothing there.
No more.
Yeah, and I was like making calls back and forth, like, hey, anybody got a DVD burner? And everybody started laughing at me. And after that, he obviously, when he asked for it, they have it lah. So he brought out his really old IBM laptop.
Oh my god.
We had to basically copy our file into the laptop and then really actively go out and look for a store that still sells CDs.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Crazy,
weh.
man.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Bro.
CDs really obsolete already these
Yeah,
days.
weh.
Like the only CDs you ever buy is probably like for your PS4 or like
Yeah.
Blu-ray CDs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
oh.
don't really buy CDs much anymore.
Yeah.
I have a feeling if the PS5 comes out, I don't think they're gonna sell CDs anymore.
Yeah, but they probably have that compartment lah.
That's true. I think they might still do it because like they still need like people to go to shops and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think they will go. Okay, suddenly we talk about games here.
Collectors.
True. Collectors. Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe they'll do whatever Nintendo Switch did. They freaking create their own proprietary memory stick. Then you basically slot that into your PS5, and that's your game disc.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. But I don't see that happening. I still think it's gonna be a CD.
Yeah. Okay.
I think because like Japan, CD is still popular, like buying an album.
Yeah. There's
like
a collector's
the famous
yeah.
Shibuya Crossing. They have that whole building just filled with CDs.
Is that the porn building?
No.
Oh no.
Not everything there is related to porn.
But
excuse me.
porn also they still buy the CD.
Yeah. Because you know why? I don't know.
I don't know why, Jin. Oh,
You can't keep
everything.
You see, like imagine this. Maybe if they downloaded it and they kept it in their computer folder, if it's a family computer, everybody has access to it. But if you buy a CD, you can only watch it when you slot it in. I don't know lah. I'm talking cock lah. Have you ever been to that building, that porn building in what was it? Is it Shibuya?
That's in Akihabara.
Yes, Akihabara.
7 floors. Yeah.
Dude.
7 floors of porn.
7
goodness.
floors.
7
Yeah.
floors, yeah.
That's a lot of porn, man.
Dude, it's like okay. I walked in there with Michelle.
Yeah.
At first we were shy. Then I'm like, hey, don't let me go in alone lah. Then we went in, and Michelle felt awkward because she was the only girl in there.
Yeah.
Then after that, there were a bunch of girls that came in also with their boyfriends.
Oh my god.
So it's like every floor is different. The first floor is CDs. The second floor is like toys. The third floor is BDSM. The fourth floor is like
There's costumes.
yeah, costumes.
There's sex dolls.
And there's even like it's so weird. We were so like intrigued. Then if you go higher, okay, I'm not sure whether it's correct to say that the higher you go, right, the more weird it gets.
There's a basement floor.
There is?
It's like it's not creepy enough that you gotta go to the
So you
basement
enter
floor.
to the safe zone, right? The CDs where the usual porn stuff. And
Yeah.
as you go up, you get like the toys and the costumes and what? Why am I explaining like
Look, trust me, everybody who goes to Japan confirm go there one. They just don't want to admit any. Yeah.
And then if you go basement,
Uh-huh.
you get all the weird stuff, like the extremes.
The extra weird one.
the extreme
the
stuff.
alien tentacle shit.
You get the old woman, old uncle.
Oh my God.
Was there ever? Was there
like-
what? Was there supposed to be a secret door that goes to the basement? Because I didn't see that basement. I went there twice.
No,
What, Jin, wow, one time not enough for you, is it?
It's just behind. There's one stairs.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Like there's one floor right where, it's there's
What's that sound?
they sell used underwear.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
They
they
even put it in a gacha machine where you put the coin in.
Then you get
Ah,
random
yeah.
underwear.
Yeah, like
oh
a
my
capsule will come
God.
out, but they'll put the pictures of the girl.
yeah,
there, yeah.
They won't show the face. They won't show the face, of course. They would just show the girl wearing it, and then and then it just got really weird. I mean, like, okay, and then we just walked out. And then it's literally it's out of nowhere, and it's like smack in the middle of Akihabara. Then after you walk down the road, right, it's all your arcade shops, really, your Sega, whatever. It's like almost in the same row.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's
Have
so
you
weird.
ever been to Japan, Ryan?
Yeah, I've been to Japan, but I've never been to this magical pawn store before.
Yeah.
Why? Oh, you went with your parents, is
Yeah,
it?
I'm with my mom and my brother. Like, I'm not gonna go, hey mom, can we go and check out the pawn store?
Yeah, but yeah, that was my experience. I went in with Michelle, so you know, as long as she gives approval to walk in, I'm like, hey,
Oh my God.
yeah. Did
there,
you?
There was this thing that happened. I went there with Marianne, right?
Mm.
And then I think I got a little too excited with the boys. Then we disappeared upstairs, and then she was left alone for a while.
Oh no.
Maybe she was uncomfortable, but someone actually started jacking off beside her.
Oh
What
my
the
god!
heck?
Yeah. Cause like maybe some of those loner guys, they were like really.
Okay, but this is definitely not allowed in the store, lah. Like,
No, of course not.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was like looking at Marianne and just like.
oh my
And then
God.
Marianne like screamed, then he just ran out of the store.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's like
But the store, the store clerk or everything, they didn't see.
They didn't see like he secretly like, you know.
Oh my God, like wearing the trench coat, the flasher style, like that is it?
I think he was like a working adult and then he just got his penis out.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
That's
No censorship,
scary.
right?
Oh my God.
man! Oh, okay. That must have
Okay,
been
that's quite
traumatic.
yeah, this might be quite traumatic, like,
Yeah.
quite traumatizing.
I mean, okay, look. I mean, we're just talking. I mean, every
We're going down
Malaysian.
this really dark topic.
It's like every Malaysian that goes there. It's like an experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
Everybody talks about it.
Yeah.
Everybody will come like, hey, because you know why I went and I noticed it so prominently. It's because every time my friends go, hey, there's this building, it's like seven levels of porn.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, huh? Then when you're there, it's like, oh, okay, it's crazy, dude. And it's like it's open. Everybody's open about it there.
Yeah.
And apparently when you walk around Japan, right? I'm not sure how true this is, but if you're Japanese and you're listening to this podcast, we mean no offense, okay? We're not here to offend you. But have you ever come across these people giving you tissue papers?
Yeah.
A packet of tissues?
Yeah. It's
Oh, no.
advertisement lah, actually.
Advertisement. But like some person told me
Mm-hmm.
that some of these people giving out tissue packs, right,
Right.
are actually talent scouts.
Oh,
Yeah.
to look for like porn stars.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then then after that, there was a point of time there was this news online saying that Japan was looking for more male actors
Yeah.
because they have a lot of female actors but they don't have any male actors.
Yeah.
So and then I spoke to a friend about it, and then we started talking about how they give out these tissue papers. So let's say for example they come up to you, right, and they kind of give you this tissue paper. It's kind of their subtle way of saying, hey man, I think you got some. You got talent, lah. You wanna,
So when they give you tissue, you were quite proud,
I had to pay for it. Yeah, they gave me tissue, right? Then I was like, oh, thank you. It's like, then they asked for money. I was like, oh, okay. But I didn't know. When I was walking there, I never
Right.
knew about it until after I came back from Japan.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not sure whether it's true or not. It could be a myth.
According to a Shogo, Japanese friend, he says that there's a lot of companies that give out tissue as a form of commercial. Because there's commercial. So not only looking for talent. Lah.
Yeah.
And
So it's like people give flyer, but then
yeah.
you just give
so
something
there's
more
a use
useful,
of
lah.
it. Yeah, so you don't throw it away straight.
That's true. That actually makes sense because if you get free tissue, you can keep it in your bag, right?
Yeah.
If you get a flyer, the next minute you're just gonna throw it down the rubbish.
Yeah, correct.
That's very interesting,
Yeah, that
right?
makes sense actually.
Yeah, it's like different cultures. How interesting.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like upon that incident, I actually asked like all the female Japanese females that I met, and they say that at least once in their life they actually experience this kind of thing where they get flashed or they get groped or they get they see a guy jacking off to them in a train.
Oh wow.
In a train,
Yeah.
like in
That-
public.
Yeah. So it's a thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But like, do people like not like try to stop them or like? I mean, like if I see a random guy like taking his dick out in the train, I'll be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
dude, you know, hey, what the fuck are you doing, man?"
I think they really like enclose and just want that girl's attention.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
So
Oh, wow.
it's quite bad. I mean, or maybe I just met the girls who were victims of these things.
Yeah.
lah. Yeah.
That's oh okay, never mind. That's and we ended there. Sorry. Wrong start. We ended there. Okay, we ended there. Okay. Japan's a beautiful country, by the way.
It is a very nice place. I really like Japan.
Yeah, I mean, like apart from all that, yeah, the food's great. Yeah, the food's great. Girls amazing. Guys are amazing. Their culture is amazing. Yeah.
That they invaded us before.
Oh, man.
Okay, let's cut.
Yeah, but okay, Jared. I actually when I got in touch with Jared, I mean, I didn't say that. Hey, let's come on the podcast and talk about Japan.
And porn.
Yeah, that's like really random. We went off tangent. Now,
It's too far.
Yeah. Now we're like going completely the other side. The reason why I got in touch is because well, if you're listening and you're not aware, so I think about almost. Was it three? Has it been 3 years? Coming to 3 years.
2 years plus.
2 years plus. So about 2 years plus ago, I think you broke the news that you had cancer, and I think before you went public about it, I think you just basically told the circle of friends we were in, and all of us were like in shock because like I was like in shock. I was like, oh my god, it's like it's he's my friend,
Yeah.
we all grow up thinking that no lah, we all grow up with friends, right? Our circle of friends will all grow old and go crazy and live or grow old and die together and whatever not. And then suddenly this type of news breaks out. I don't know. I didn't know how to react. And to be honest, it's like everybody's like, so what happens now, right?
Yeah.
And automatically when someone hears someone's got cancer, straight away you think like, oh my god, is this person gonna die?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So rewind back, to when you basically found. I mean, how did that? What happened actually?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, your point is right. Like, we'll never think that one of someone that we know will have cancer.
Mm-hmm.
It's something like a myth, right? Like,
Yeah.
My great grandparents had cancer,
Yeah.
or like someone had cancer, and because of media, cancer equals death.
Yeah.
Because every time the character of cancer should die, man.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
media, not only just the news, but like Korean drama.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's like
It's been
overused
stigmatized,
cliche.
Yeah.
I guess it all started from feeling this tugging feeling like down there. I have testicular cancer. I had, and I wasn't sure if the size was right because one ball was like bigger than the other.
Mm-hmm.
I felt lah. I guess this topic relates back to the topic just now.
Seriously,
Wow.
despite the fact that Jared was going through what he was going through, every time we ask him how he was, right, he freaking jokes about it, And this is what basically got me to think like how, I mean, he's just really, really positive about it and really strong about it. But anyways, yes, go on.
Yeah. And then I wasn't sure, and I left it alone for like a month, I think.
Okay.
And just one night, the tugging feeling got stronger, and then I told Marianne, and Marianne was like, Marianne easily panics lah. Even like if her forehead itchy, then she's like, oh shit. This is going on public. Man, I hope I have a home to stay after this.
Hi, Marianne.
Yeah, so and thank God I have a doctor friend who was kind enough to give me a free examination. His name is Jinan, and then I just texted him and said like, "Hey, doctor," we all call him doctor lah. Then I explained that I got this tugging feeling like down there, and then I wasn't sure if the size was normal. But it did feel like it was extra large that you feel like, oh shit, you know?
It doesn't look too overly crazy
Yeah,
lah.
yeah. And you don't always look at your balls.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't really tell.
Like your perspective also is like a bit hard to judge, right?
And then you grab it, right? It's like, is this right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but until you learn how to check for it, then you know. So he replied immediately like, come over right now. And normally he don't. He jokes about all the symptoms we have one lah.
Right.
He's like, yeah, you're gonna die. Yeah, you're gonna die. But this is the first time he's like, come over now. Let me just check. And then he tried to act calm lah, everything. And then I have no idea what's going on. So I went into the room. He took a look at it and I saw his expression change, even though he tried to like
Hide it.
yeah, he's like, and I think he don't know how to break the news to me.
And these are one, and this doctor is one of your close friends.
Yeah, we grew up through high school together, and he says that I have my own theory on or like conclusion on things, but I think you should go find a professional, like a specialist in this area to check,
Right.
because he's more like a surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Then he straight away asked his group of doctors, and he found one really good specialist, Dr. Badrul, oncologist. And then he says like, you go and meet this guy lah.
Okay.
You make the appointment right now. So it was late. We couldn't make an appointment. So the next morning, Mary and I just went, and Jinan did give me a heads up. It's like, it might be just an infection. Or worst case scenario, it could be cancer.
But were you in pain though?
No. So the scary thing about cancer is it doesn't hurt. If it hurts, it's small matter. So whenever parts of your body feel something, and then I went for the checkup, right? And then the doctor asked the same thing, like, does it hurt? Then I said no. Then he's like, most likely it's testicular cancer, because if it's cancer, it doesn't hurt. If it hurts, it's just infection.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
That's the scary part, like how cancer will suddenly creep up on you because
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt, right?
And that's why people won't realize it.
Yeah, that's why the only two cancers that you can really check for is breast cancer and testicular cancer. If you know how to feel for it, you can catch it before it gets like too late.
Right.
But if you get anything internal, you cannot tell until you start coughing out blood, like the drama.
Oh, so that's real. The coughing out blood.
Yeah, that's real. Like, or if it gets really bad, yeah. So that's the scary thing about cancer. That's why it's like one of the top. So yeah, that's how I found out. And because cancer is all about catching it early,
Yes.
he measured that the size of the testicle
Yeah.
has reached a maximum size where it could be a stage 4.
Oh.
Yeah, 7 centimeters is like the maximum.
That's huge, right?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
crazy. Yeah,
Like a extra large egg like that.
Yeah, I sent Jean a picture also.
Yeah, he
I
did.
know, I've seen that.
I asked him to come on the show, and the first thing he did when he sent me a picture, I was like, ah.
Do you want to know how I saw that picture?
Yeah.
I was in. I think we were all going to watch a movie, one of the premiere, and I was
Yeah.
having the Taiwanese food with Ruben. You know? And so happened these guys were there also.
Yeah.
And then we order, the braised egg with the rice. This
fan.
guy, the luro fan with the braised egg. This guy just walks over to us. Hey, look like my testicle. Then he shows the braised.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean, how often you get to see the insides of your testicle, right?
That's true though. I look at it, I was like, hey shit, it actually really looks like quite like it.
Yeah.
Color also like almost the same.
It's just for me I just found it how amazing it was that you were taking it it was still your very jovial self.
Yeah.
Was that, I mean, like, I know this is going to be a very like straightforward question, was that a way to cope?
I feel like when you have a certain sickness, it's the people around you who starts to feel sad.
Yeah.
Especially the ones who are close to you. So I didn't want to add on to that plate. And I didn't even share the news the moment I found out to my family.
Oh.
Like I didn't want a Hong Kong drama in the hospital because
Okay.
you know how they chase after the bed as you enter operating
Yeah.
theater.
Oh my god.
My mom would 100% do that, like 110%. She
Oh,
would
dear.
cry all the way until I go in. I didn't want that kind of drama, lah. Okay.
Okay.
I make drama, but I don't want that in my life.
The kind where she's tried to like make her way in, and the doctor's like, no, ma'am, you gotta stay outside here.
Yeah, exactly. So I decided to just be positive, lah. I mean, and during that time, everything is uncertain, and if you are going to die in the operating theater or whatnot, I don't want to be sad all the way until the moment I go.
Yeah.
So my mind was quite logical at that time. I was like, okay, I need to pass Marianne all my passwords, all my bank details, all this, all that. So, and most importantly, all my ideas that never get to be made into film is in this folder.
Oh wow.
Try to get my team to make it or send it out to whoever friends who make films who are willing to take it. Yeah, and that was very logical, and most of the time I was just trying to comfort Marianne throughout the night. We didn't sleep until it was time to go into the theater. And past that whole ordeal, right? Actually, that whole process, it was painful. It was even more painful when you cannot take a painkiller after surgery because you need to go for what you call that? The scan.
The CT scan?
Yes. The hardcore CT scan where machines will poke needles into.
Oh,
I know,
wow.
so it's like they put the fluid in there and then
Yeah.
they scan for that fluid.
Yeah, so I've got everything attached to me, and they pump orange liquid up my ass,
Oh my gosh.
and they asked me to keep it in because inside they
Oh
fill
my God.
they fill me up lah.
Mm.
Yeah, so I had to hold it in, and then I get like really cold needles going in me, and that was crazy lah. And this is like after coming out from the surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Is it like-
immediately or like, a few hours.
Once the anesthetic wore off,
Oh wow.
I was just like pushed there.
So basically, once you wake up, it's like, okay, round 2, and then they go and chuchu all these things.
Like I can't even turn because they didn't cut the testicle, they cut like above, like right in between lah.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a huge gash there, and so holding on the liquid, when you pump liquid into your
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah,
shit it
yeah,
out,
you
yeah.
right?
want to shit.
Oh man.
You have to go through this pain, and you want to shit so bad. You want to shit so bad, and then they're like, tahan, it's gonna be over. Then when it's over, right? They pushed me to the toilet. I saw orange liquid dripping down the floor as I like tried to go and sit on the toilet bowl because I can't even walk.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Because
Yeah.
post-operation, right?
Yeah. And then I have to push my shit out.
Oh my god.
Then the scars like, whoa.
Oh my
shit.
god.
The scar, wait, your scar open up? The stitch open up, is it?
It's like breathing lah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God.
Pressure lah, cause you're
Yeah.
applying pressure.
Yeah,
And blood is
man.
going there.
It's crazy with that one.
Wow.
Yeah, and even describing this whole thing, I feel it still cannot fight what chemo did to me. Like it's a whole nother level.
Oh
of
my
suffering
God.
lah.
So you did chemo before or after this procedure?
After.
This procedure, then
Yeah.
you still had to go for chemo.
Yeah. So usually they remove the tumor first, and then chemo is to reset your system, like kill all the cancerous
bad cells, right?
Yeah.
But I heard, okay, so I don't know if it's myth or this is true or not. Like when you do chemo, like you say, it's to kill the bad cells, but
Yup.
in the process, it kills whatever in that region also, right? Like
Correct.
it doesn't differentiate necessarily bad cell, good cell. They
Yeah.
just whatever whack on you.
Yeah. So chemo is like a forced reset, good, bad, all gone. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's done through injection, is it? Or
Yeah. So mine was the drip. Yeah. So they just drip a whole big bag of the drug.
Okay.
And it doesn't kick you until I would say like 2 hours in. Because I felt like, chemo nothing, what, you know.
Oh dear.
And that night, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I remember talking to you. You were telling me that Marion was telling me that whole week you were lethargic, you had no energy, and I asked, "Oh, is it okay?" It's like, "Yeah, I just went through a round of chemo."
Yeah.
Wow, it's like how many rounds of chemo did you have to go for?
Thankfully, I just did one.
Once.
Yeah.
Just that one session.
Just that one. But
Wow.
I would say full recovery from that one session took me about 4 to 5 months.
Okay.
Wait, to cover from that one chemo session.
Yeah.
Oh
to,
my
to
gosh.
get back to feeling like I'm me again.
Like feeling fresh, kind
yeah.
yeah.
So you're constantly hungry,
Mm-hmm.
constantly feel like puking,
Oh dear.
cannot eat, everything tastes weird to you. And you constantly fart. The farts, they smell like some chemical. They
Oh,
don't
wow.
smell like smelly fart. They smell so like sulfur.
Oh man.
Oh.
Yeah, so Marianne had to go through that.
Wow.
Yeah, and the blanket, they sting like crazy lah. It's like next level. And there's no sense of self. You feel uninspired. You don't feel creative at all. Zero.
Mm-hmm.
You don't feel like doing anything. But at the same time, you need to do something to get time
Yeah.
to pass. Yeah, so I was just force feeding myself with filmmaking podcasts, with film tutorials.
Right.
Because there was this fear that I cannot write again or I cannot be creative again after this.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
So for the whole process, I mean, like, you know, what was your obviously, I mean, like, this may sound like a very, like, you know, stupid question.
Just go ahead.
Yeah, like, but what were you feeling the entire time? Has that thought in your mind like, hey man, I don't think I'm gonna make it?
Right.
How does one come out of that? Because like the only reason why I'm asking this question is because like I'm just assuming that maybe, you know, I hope not, you know, some of our listeners maybe are going through this
Yeah.
or they know of someone that's going through a phase of cancer.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking this question.
Yeah. It's very, very easy to feel like it's the end. It's very easy. And when you're going through something like that, it's also very easy to just F it. And I'm gonna like, why do I need to tolerate anyone? And you can just switch your personality and just be bad.
Oh,
So
wow.
that answering your earlier question, that's why I chose to stay positive because I know it's just so easy, right? To like, oh, F the world, I'm going through this. No one's going through this. You know,
Yeah.
why should I? And why should I be kind anymore?
Yeah.
It's so easy to be a bad person. lah.
It's like how it's like they are like on the verge of just giving up. Like, screw this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's no point of me doing whatever. You know, I'm gonna die anyway. You know, they would think that way.
Yeah, and it's so easy to be so bitter in every situation because that might be easier for you to just like F you, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the one going through cancer, not you, the kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I fought with myself internally and it opened my eyes to like, you know, there's no skill to who is going through a harder time than another. Cancer versus having no money. You can't put that together, or AIDS and other sicknesses. You cannot, because everyone has their own journey, and everyone's when you go through that certain something, it's a total different experience.
Yeah.
And it's up to you to take something from it, and whether it's good or bad, that's your decision lah. So I just fought with myself, and I saw that because of cancer, I started to prioritize like who I want to keep in my life and who I should just like spend less time with. You sort of know like who's important to you,
Right.
And you don't have to please everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, your life is only so long, right? And you have only so much time. So prioritize what you really want to do. Like for me, it's chasing after filmmaking, and on the side or above that is my family and, you know, my true friends lah. Yeah.
Oh wow. I would like to say.
Inspired.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, like your positive attitude, I think it really left an impact of a lot of us. Like despite you going through all of that, you can still be, you know, you. And it helped. I don't know. For me, I feel like when you're going through that, and every time I met you, you're like so happy and still so cheerful. it made me like lessen my worry in a bit, and I was like, okay, he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, because
It really made me feel so uncomfortable also, which I think is a really good thing.
Yeah, actually the word is correct. Like very uncomfortable. When you approach someone who's going through cancer, right? You'd be like, you watch your words. You watch your every step. Oh, I don't want to offend you. Oh, can I, you will be very overly cautious, but you didn't give that vibe to us. Yeah. So he's like, it's most of the time he's cracking jokes.
I remember what he posted on
Christmas, right?
Christmas.
Yes. Tell that.
What's the post you did again now? Like,
I think it was trending, right? That 10 years.
10 year. It's a 10-year challenge.
Yeah.
It's like this is what Jared posted. I think like 10 years ago it was 2 Christmas ornaments, and then 10 years later it was one Christmas ornament.
It was a round one.
Yeah, it was a round one. Round Christmas ornament. I was looking at it as I was wondering, what does this mean? Oh my god. And I'm like, I don't know whether to laugh, But the thing is, with Jared, we care because he's like, yeah, laugh, what the hell, I know, we're not condoning that we should do that with everyone, but for me, is what I'm trying to get at is your positive attitude has just made a very big change in how you handle this whole entire ordeal, and you made it look like it was not a big deal, and that was how I perceived it. Is like, okay, when I go up to Jared, it's not so much about how you was, come, don't play basketball. Don't play basketball. He reaches out and play basketball. Yeah, okay, play basketball. I mean, I'm not saying now, but these type of things.
Yeah.
And like random messages and everything, like it's normal. And I was like, and it was so quick, it was so fast. Everything happened like almost like
it really happened very, very fast.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I'm like you. I mean, even before this, it's always hard to talk to someone who's dealing with a certain sickness.
Mm-hmm.
I know what you mean, but because of this, I was introduced to this inverted commas secret group.
Oh wow!
There's a lot of like young cancer survivors, and I met even the seniors.
Oh wow! Okay.
And all of them just want to live life actually, and they actually gather every month to do activities and stuff.
Wow!
Even some I met who are like no hope already one. They are who like it's just a matter of time. But when you meet them, they are so energetic, and I even met one who's in Jason Leong's jiu-jitsu.
Oh.
Yeah. So
yes, he mentioned about it before. There was this guy who went through cancer. I think he's healed already, right?
I'm not sure if he's 100% healed.
But he was kicking everybody's ass in the jiu-jitsu class.
I'm like, jiu-jitsu will be the last thing I want to do when I'm going through 12 cycles of chemo. Because he has to go like 12 cycles or something. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But he shared his secret. I said like, oh bro, you should have taken this and that. I'm like, oh, I wish I had met you earlier.
Oh man. Wow. That's I hope it inspires the people. I hope it inspires everyone listening lah.
Yeah.
Because like, not just let's not narrow it down to just only cancer. I guess you are in control of your own emotions, and you are in control of the decisions you make on whether you want to be happy or not. And
correct.
that's basically where I'm trying to get at.
Yeah.
Because Jared has, for me, is don't talk about what Jared has gone through, but no matter how no matter how pissed off Jared can get, whether it's with regards to whatever he's going through or work or whatever not, he still basically puts off a joker mentality. And sometimes I'm like, I'm not sure whether you are angry or you are you are really unhappy or you're just like, I don't care, that kind of things. And it's always been that. And for that, I really applaud you, man. Yeah.
I mean, it helped that having, I guess, gone through this, there's a lot of people who reached out who had similar conditions, and they asked about things, and some even caught it because of me sharing the news.
Right.
So that's great lah. Yeah.
How does one actually check themselves for testicular cancer?
Trying to explain it on
yeah, it is a challenge because it's like you have to use words to basically explain this.
There's actually this. Okay, before I get to that,
it's
like easy way out, right?
Yeah.
When you hold or grab your testicle, just one of it, right?
Okay.
And then if the insides, right, is smooth, right, like there's like a seed in your skin, right?
Yeah.
And if you press it, it sort of moves around.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as it's smooth and there's no bumps, you're cool.
Okay.
You're safe.
Okay.
So the moment you feel like there's a bump, like irregular bump, so it's like smooth, then suddenly like, whoop, there's
Okay.
like a bump, go and check.
All right.
It's not 100% cancer, but at least go and check. There's something.
And you
Okay.
gotta do this for both sides individually.
Yeah.
lah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And if you are not sure through my explanation, there is a video in the UK, which is on YouTube, where a doctor actually shows you how to check for it
Mm.
on a morning show.
Wow.
Yes, a naked man.
An
standing
actual
there.
naked man.
Yeah, yeah, and he actually shows.
Oh wow.
YouTube
YouTube never censored the.
No, you can because it's for educational purposes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not.
It's
I
not,
mean,
you know,
if you
it's
get
not the
turned
7
on-
floors of Japan.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
7th floor. How to check for testicular cancer? So dark.
Oh man, but yeah, I mean like I take it that things are. I mean, obviously you're cleared of cleared of cancer. How does one term whether they're cleared? Is it the right way to say you're cleared of cancer right now?
So the other fun fact is that our technology has yet to reach the point where we could say that someone is clear of cancer.
Right.
Yeah,
And this is not just Malaysia, but it's worldwide.
worldwide. Yeah. So there is no 100% cure.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we still go back to chemo, where we just kill off every cell just to be safe. And there are cases like mine, the doctor said, where it seems like I'm okay,
Yep.
but 20 years down the road, suddenly it comes back.
They call it's called a relapse.
Yeah.
So do you still go for regular checkups and stuff like that?
So by right, next month is my next checkup.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. And oh man. And to think that this billions of dollars have been donated into cancer research and for so long,
Yeah.
right? It's still so tough to actually find something to eradicate this disease and stuff like that. I mean, like for me, is I personally have donated to the Cancer Research Society. I've been doing that for quite a while actually.
Yeah.
And it's just like every time I hear stories like that, I get very, very. For me, I just get very. Sometimes I get sad, but sometimes I see how they basically come out of it. I get very inspired. I mean, like,
Yeah.
wow, these people are like, they basically are warriors. They are the true warriors because judging from based on what Jared has actually mentioned, not only are you battling the disease, you're battling with yourself. You're battling your mental self as well to basically either push yourself or put yourself in a position where, okay, you know what, I'm going to be positive, or basically put yourself in a position where, you know what, screw this, I'm just going to be negative, and just give up.
Yeah.
And for them to basically go towards the positive side takes a lot of effort, especially when you're going through something that is like physically damaging to yourself and something that's going to be physically damaging to your mental health as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I'm glad that until today. I mean, right now, for me is I just feel like you're just clear. You're just Jared anymore. There's nothing that basically comes in between.
Yeah.
You and me. There's no such thing as like, I don't look at you that way. Like, Jared's a cancer survivor. Jared's Jared.
Yeah. Chill out. I'm just lighter.
You see what I mean? But yeah, Jared, thank you so much for sharing your story today.
No problem.
I hope anyone listening would basically take away something from this today. If I don't want to say, if you know someone who's going through a hard time because of cancer, maybe something from today's episode would help you help them, or maybe if you're going through one yourself, maybe this will help you today as well. Most importantly is it's always good to basically put your loved ones before anything else.
And go for checkups.
Yeah, go for
Yeah.
checkups.
Annual checkups.
Don't
yeah.
take things for granted. lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Jared, before we go, would you like to say anything to our listeners?
Yeah. I think this is quite important. Like you mentioned about donation, right?
Yep.
Look at Cancer Research Malaysia. They are a team who's been acknowledged by overseas on the results they've been producing on battling cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think give them a shot.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for listening to us. Remember, you can stream us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. You can also watch this video on Ginny Boy TV Hangouts. Give it a like, give it a thumbs up, give it a share, leave a comment, or share with all your friends, inspire more people. Thank you so much. And of course, if you want to listen, if you want to follow us on our Instagram page, what's our Instagram handle that we hardly update?
At Mamak Sessions.
All right, man. Thank you very much, everybody. Remember, stay safe. We'll speak to you guys next time.